Hello, I'm Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, The Sweary Sewist. Forgive me if I'm covered in dog hair. I'm babysitting the grand dog this weekend. One moment. Come here. Come say hello. Come say hello. This is her. Say hello. This is Pepper. Oh, yep. Okay. And she sheds everywhere. Anyway, not sure yet what's in this vlog. I do have a Temu order to open. I've I haven't updated you on the Canberra show, so I went to pick my stock up from the store that had my stuff at the show, and they sold only 2 items. So it's a really bad reflection today. So I've decided that's not for me. That as I've mentioned previously, I did that instead of making something to enter, and now I regret that. So I'm already thinking towards next year's entry, and the theme of that, I think I have to put another light on. Hold on. Hopefully that makes the glare on my glasses less obvious. The theme of next year is myths and legends. So I have already ordered some fabric for that. Yeah, I know it's a year away, but I love to do these big projects, and I'll start early because I'll do a few mock-ups and change my mind 100 times between now and then. Don't know what else is on the agenda for today yet. Tomorrow is, I think it's called the Festival of Speed. It's a new or returning car show in Canberra. It's a bit unclear exactly what it is, but we spent a fortune on tickets and we're going to go. So I'll take some photos while we're there. I understand there's a Formula One car, something like 200, prestige cars. I don't know. We'll see. I hope it was worth the money because it was a shit ton. I hope everybody's had a good week. I've had a pretty crap week at work. I've been doing the work of at least 2 people, and on a couple of days 3 people. So that makes for good times, doesn't it? Why is it always me? There's nobody doing my job. So when I'm not there, nobody does my job. I have to do it when I come back. So I don't take leave. Anyway, something to think about as the year goes on. I don't know if you can see behind me, I still haven't put away those boxes that I bought last week. I just, I can't be bothered. I'll get to it. That's about it for now. I'll check back in with you later. I am half in my pajamas because it's Saturday morning. What's the rush? And also the dog kept me awake half the night. She had trouble settling because she obviously doesn't see cars at my daughter's house. She's in a unit and she probably sees the occasional pedestrian, but she doesn't see cars. And of course she sleeps in my bed, and from my bed she could see the cars going down the street. So she sat up every couple of minutes like, what's that? Shits me to tears. But anyway, happy to have her here. It's better than her being at home by herself. I'll be back soon. I've got this Temu order to open. It's got some, actually I can't remember. It might have something sewing related. I know it's got something vlogging related. Are the bits and bobs. We'll find out together. Yes, okay, I remember. So I ordered, you'll remember I did these for the cameras a few weeks back. Well, then I bought another camera, didn't I? So I bought 2 more. One to do the new camera and one for spares. These are bottle bags. I think you've seen me do bottle bags on the new heat press. So I bought some colours. I'm not sure if I love all the colours, but anyway, we'll see how they sell. They'll definitely stand out on the stall. So Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. We'll have to be creative with the colours of the vinyl on some of those. Not sure what I'll put on the orange. The red one's just screaming out for something Christmas. Excuse the sound of the jingling in the background. The grand dog wandering around. If I take her collar off, then I lose her in the yard. This is, I think, shades for the back windows of my car. Not sure why they need Velcro. But anyway, whoa, they're huge. Supposed to be one size fits all. Okay, they might need some modification. I'm certainly not sticking Velcro to my car. Right, they might end up as fabric to be repurposed for something else at some later point. But, again, we'll see. Definitely not sticking Velcro in my car. This is for, excuse the rustling, the big one is for transporting hand sanitizer. As you know, I don't think it's meant to be that shape. For my poo packs, actually maybe I thought the smaller one would be right for that because it's the right height. So once I unstick them from themselves, we'll figure that out. The small one might be big enough. I just need them to stand upright because if you, if their lids are a little bit loose or the caps are popped, and by the time you get to where you're going, the sanitizer's half empty. I don't think that's the shape I thought it would be. I think I was expecting the zip to be on top. So that one is definitely too small. So it might have to be this one. Look at the mess I've made. Seriously. Right. Alright. Okay, well, I don't know. I'll make it work. I prefer to make the small one work because this one just takes up too much space. That could be used for something else for market transportation though. But I can probably just double stack them, even standing up in here. It's probably tall enough. That's a later problem. And then this is the last thing. This is, Temu are not big on protective packaging. Doesn't matter what it is. Wouldn't order anything breakable from them. Because this box has got holes in the bottom. Not sure whether that's the item inside punching through or something else punching through. But let us see. So all that this is a laptop riser. It's wired so it keeps the bottom of the laptop cooler. It's pretty basic. I think it was about $4, so not too concerned. Just realised the bad angle the camera's on. All you can see is all the rubbish. Anyway, that's the laptop riser. Perfect. Might put a little bit of non-slippy stuff in a couple of spots because it doesn't quite sit flush in there. But pretty good. So that's this Temu order. I did order some fabric, some from Etsy, which is coming from India, some taffeta, and also some silk off a D-Stash page. So hopefully they'll come in the next couple of days. But that's Temu. So I just showed you in the Temu unboxing, no words today, the window shades that I got for my car, which I said were, and I thought were enormous. You can see by the pins, they are enormous. So I'm going to cut those down, custom fit, because she's my car, she's special. And of course the overlocker is threaded with white thread, so I have to start with rethreading the overlocker, because isn't that like Murphy's Law? If you want white, it's threaded in black. If you want black, it's threaded in white. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do first, and might show you. Stand by. I have rethreaded the overlocker, and it fought me all the way. You know when you're just so tired that nothing works? I'm usually a gun at threading my overlocker and my sewing machine, but today was just a shit fight from start to finish. Anyway, I have cut these down, pinned them. I am literally just going to whiz around them on the overlocker, nothing fancy, and then I'm going to go out and put them on the car. I've nicknamed the dog Dora. I have a huge backyard because, of course, I don't live in the suburbs, and she has, I reckon she's sniffed every square inch. This is not her first time here. This is like her third or fourth time here, but she has sniffed out every inch of the entire yard, and she's just realised that I snuck some bacon into the bin, and so now she's attacking the bin. So best be taking that out. Stop it. Don't be naughty. It is now a full week later. Time flies when you're having fun. It's Saturday, I think, 9th of March, something like that. I'm absolutely shattered. I've had a shit week at work, and I'm not feeling great. So here we are. Should be sewing. Can't be bothered. Just wanted to show a few quick things that came in the post this week. I did another Vistaprint order. I needed a new banner for my market store because my banner was a little bit small against the white background. It didn't stand out as much. So I'll actually show you that first. That upside down? No. So quite a bit bigger. Still the same, but yeah, should stand out more on the back of the gazebo. That's that. And then while I was on Vistaprint, I ordered these, and I'm super excited for these. Because sometimes when I wander around the markets videoing people, I feel a bit awkward and I feel like I should explain who I am. So I got these printed. So they can scan it, go and have a look, complain to me if they don't like it, and I'll take it down. Yeah, I just think they're super cute. Love how they turned out. That's Vistaprint. Next weekend is the Queanbeyan Market. Got an Easter theme. Going to fill it up with eggs. Probably eat them all myself. Don't care. Don't even feel guilty. And the other thing I have is I bought some fabric from a D-Stash group. In another life, I sewed christening gowns and things like that. I'd love to do more of that. Typically just make them and then put them up on Etsy and they sell. So this lady was selling off lots of silk at really good prices. So this is 4 meters of silk dupion. I think it's actually nearer to 4.5. You won't be able to see a thing there. It's 4.5 meters, and it was $45. So I think I'll actually go back to her listing and see if there's anything left, and I might buy some more because that is good value. It's beautiful silk. It's lovely and smooth. So I'm very happy with that. So I've got quite a bit of sewing to do this weekend. Currently lacking motivation, quite dishevelled. It is a long weekend. Oh, it's a long weekend for me because I work in Canberra. I do live in New South Wales, but it is Canberra Day weekend, which means we get the bonus day. Woo! So quite a bit of sewing to do. I will set you up to work with me. I'm really flat. I apologise. I'm just so tired. I ran all the logistics for a visiting dignitary at work yesterday. I worked 11 hours every day the rest of the week. Absolutely shattered. Glad it's over. Glad it's the weekend, but a bit of recovery to do. So stick with me. Let's sew some stuff. I also just want to quickly mention I'm not just flat and tired. I'm in a really, really foul mood because sometime during the night my Telstra modem just carked it. Completely carked it. No power, no nothing. And I've got like 4 other modems here that I'm trying to connect, and I can't remember the passwords for any of them. It is just an all-round shit day. I'm trying to deal with Telstra. I've been waiting online for almost an hour and a half for someone to answer my message. Fun stuff. Let's go sew, hey. Probably ruined something there too, but anyway, let's do it. Okay, it's Sunday now. Is anyone else just having one of those weekends? The whole saga with Telstra yesterday ended up taking me about 3.5 hours of chatting via their app. During that conversation, I had to tell the person, I think it started out as a robot and then it became a person, and I had to tell them 9 times that the problem with my modem was that it had no power. 9 times. So during the conversation, they suggested that they were going to walk me through rearranging some of the cables in the modem. And I said, okay, but what's the point of that when it's got no power? So the only cable that we have any concern with right now is the power. Anyway, so they changed their mind about that. And after the 9th time of me saying the modem has no power, they suggested I plug it into a UPS. Dude, my house has power. Do you think that if my house didn't have power, my first priority would be my modem? Do you also not think that if my house had no power, I might call my energy company about that? Anyway, that was the point at which I completely flipped my shit, ended the discussion with them. They've agreed to send a replacement modem. Don't know how long that will take. The joys of Telstra. Did have to chat with them again this morning because I was having another go at setting up a spare modem after I cracked the passwords, and it can't even pick up an internet connection. So I don't know. Anyway, I do have a mobile dongle, so lucky because that's what we're living off. So I cut out all these notebook covers yesterday afternoon, last night, I don't know, while I was fighting with Telstra. I'm going to embroider them now. They're meant to be an in the hoop design. I do most of it in the hoop, but I find just sewing the last bit easier and quicker on the sewing machine. So I'll do the embroidery. I'll show you one of them. I'm not going to show you all three. That's boring. And we'll come back. Did I also mention that my partner tried to burn the house down this morning? He cooked me a delicious breakfast, which I'm very thankful for. I love a delicious breakfast, especially on a weekend morning. Um, but then I think I'd finished eating my breakfast and I was sitting out here doing something else. And the smoke alarm goes off in the house. So I'm the only one who goes running. So I rush in and the house is full of smoke. So, your smoke alarms go off all the time. Stupid thing, wave the towel, shut it up, it's fine. No, the house was full of smoke. So I found a saucepan sitting on the stove. It had been used to poach some eggs. So it had burnt dry, obviously, boiled dry, and it had egg and vinegar baking onto the pan. So imagine how good that smells in the house. So anyway, I think I've managed to get the pan mostly clean. I used oven cleaner. I know that shit will probably kill us, but so does burnt on vinegar and egg. Um, I'm still trying to get the smell out of the house though. So smoke alarms save lives, people. Check your batteries. Right, these are the 3 notebook covers ready to just have the linings sewn on. So you see it does it's a decorative stitch down the spine, which is really pretty. It's super simple because, does the flaps, does everything. All I have to do is sew the linings on. So that's the hour one. And I showed you the fabrics for these earlier. This is the batik and the pretty pink birdies. So I'll just sew the linings in those and then I'll come back and show you the finished product. I finished the 3 notebooks. Pretty happy with how they all turned out. That one and that one. And I love the owls. So cute. So basically, for anybody who actually does machine embroidery and doesn't know this design, it's Creative Kiwi. It's the pretty notebook, and this is the 6x10, which fits an A5 notebook. And I just buy my notebooks cheap from, I think it's called Home Base, but Bargain Basement, any of those. I think they're $2, $2.50. So that's those. That's literally all I've achieved today. Other than saving the house from burning down and fighting with Telstra, I've done nothing else. So I've just achieved at a snail's pace. So the plan, it is a 3-day weekend. So the plan for tomorrow is to do some mugs for next weekend's market. I have sold out of most of my mugs, and they took a while to sell, so I've always been in 2 minds about whether or not to do more, but I've got a box of blanks, so I might as well use them. I'm going to go and watch the footy now. I feel like I've earned that. Go watch other people fight instead of me being involved. And I'll come back tomorrow, stick around and see how little I can achieve in 3 days. So far, 3 notebooks in 2 days. I'm on a roll. See you shortly. I've had a work from home day today, so I thought I would just jump on and finish up this vlog. I've had another day of fighting with Telstra. I know it's not just me, but oh my God, they are killing me. I had a whinge earlier. I did manage to get one of my spare modems up and running, reset all the passwords, started from scratch, got it connected, was right chuffed with myself, and it worked for 4 or 5 hours, and then the internet connection just dropped out. Poof, disappeared. So I'm back to Telstra because clearly their modem's only part of the problem, but not all of it. So I don't know if this is the same for people who live in bigger places than I do, but we have nothing but trouble with our internet service. We get all kinds of explanations like the lines are congested to the exchange and there's too many people here and the infrastructure is old and just sort it out. It's 2024, like make it work. Anyway, so yesterday I finished off making some mugs for my market stall. So if idiots could fly, this place would be an airport. Some days the best thing about my job is that the chair spins. I sold one of these to a staff member in a local member's office. So politics is obviously the same as everyone else's job. I asked myself if I was crazy, and we all said no. And this is one of my personal favorites, because we say this all the time in my team at work. Go ahead, call HR. Only funny because in my team, two of us have family members who work in our HR team. So go ahead. I've got them on speed dial. The other thing I did yesterday, I didn't film the embroidery of this, but the other thing which I did yesterday, I usually put these in frames. Sorry, inappropriate language. I've sold quite a few of those, but I'm having trouble getting the frames now. So I've embroidered it thinking I've ordered the frames. I should be right. And then they cancelled my order for the frames. So I've got to find another supplier. I don't know if that's still supply issues with China. I keep getting from people, oh, it's Chinese New Year. But like I've said before, it's not like always Chinese New Year. So what's going on? Anyway, that's probably it for this vlog. I did intend to video the making of the mugs and I completely forgot. So if I make any more before I finish editing this video, I'll chuck it in. I am thinking of doing a couple of Easter mugs for this weekend's market because it has an Easter theme. And while I don't have a lot of Easter stuff in my store, that's something that I can reuse later if they don't sell. So I'll probably just package them up with a good size egg. These are a 15-ounce mug. They're pretty big. So you can fit a decent sized egg in that. And that's more for me to eat if they don't sell. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Bit of variety as always. Don't know what comes next. We'll find out together. Thanks for watching. Please like if you enjoyed it, comment if you've got any thoughts or feedback, and otherwise I'll see you next time. Cheers.